Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new show review. Today I'm going to review Heartstopper. And yes, before people, rant on about Heartstopper, I've got my reasons, okay? Heartstopper is this show about two gay boys, which is, one is called Charlie and one is called, I believe, Nick. So Nick and Charlie, right? Yeah, it's all about like their romance, pretty interesting, pretty cute too. I mean, I was like, okay, this is heartwarming, this is nice. But there was this one reason why I watched Heartstopper, and that was because there was this actress who plays Elle in the Heartstopper show, and I was like, well, that's interesting, obviously. But when I heard that she was going to play a Doctor Who character, I was like, damn, gotta watch Heartstopper now, man. I mean, got to do my research, man. You know. Yasmin Finney plays Elle in this show in Heartstopper, and she also plays Rose, Noble, and Doctor Who. So I guess, interesting, right? But anyway, Heartstopper is a British show, and I was like, well, okay, that's a reason to watch it. And I was like, okay, well, I know a few people who watched it, and I'm going to watch it myself. So this there are like 2 seasons of it. I think there's going to be a third, but I'm not quite sure. I think 2 is alright, but anyway, it's about these 2 gay guys, which one is called Charlie and one is called Nick Nelson. And very interesting. I've got to look into the actor's name. Okay, Kit Connor plays Nick Nelson, which is like this very sportive guy. He plays rugby. He plays a lot of different sports. He's like essentially one of the cool guys, man. And the other one is Joe Locke, who plays Charlie Spring. Charlie is a bit shy, a bit, I would say, not to put this like very badly, but he's a bit gay, You can see that in his mannerisms and stuff like that. But so Charlie is actually in love with this other guy in the beginning of the first season, but that guy is a bit of a dick to him, so he dumps him. And eventually becomes friends with Nick, because Nick saw that and was like, damn bro, you okay? And that's how they actually, start the relationship. Quite sweet, man, quite sweet and very cute. I mean, my mom was, walking past me. I was watching the show and I was like, yeah, there's this actress about, Doctor Who and stuff like that. I said, okay, interesting. She said, okay, that's really cute. I mean, that's nice. I mean, but 2023, goddammit, 2024 almost, right? Or well, if by the time you're watching this, it's probably 2024. Anyway, time travel stuff, YouTube stuff, man, it makes sense. So, I mean, to see this representation of like 2 gay men, like, damn, that's really interesting, man. Heartstopper is based off books, which sell pretty well, so that's nice for the author, right, and for the people who like to read it, right. And now it's a show too, and yes, I really like that they have some representation of like gay people. I'm not quite sure if all the gay people are like this, or very sporty or otherwise like very shy, but it's okay. Like, for some reason I think it's still great for the people who want to look at it and say, okay, damn, I can relate. But it's not only about the gay people in this show. Well, no, just kidding. Well, it's also about their friends. So Charlie has a few friends, like Tiao. Tiao is like one of his friends, played by William Gao. Okay, hopefully I said that right. And Yasmin Finney is also one of the friends of Charlie's. So there we go. And she is actually in love with Tiao, which is really interesting. So yes, a few other famous actors who play in the show. Olivia Colman plays in it. She's the mom of Nick Nelson, which is really interesting. She's a very sweet mom, so that's nice. And yes, I think that's as like the main essential cast goes, that's really interesting. In season 2, they explore a bit of the other characters' personalities and stuff like that. Like a lesbian couple that also got introduced in season 1, but got more developed in season 2, I would say. So there we go. Season 2, they went to Paris, which is nice. Very relatable to me, because I also went to Paris in my 5th year, so that was interesting, obviously. But yes, I think Heartstopper isn't for everyone, obviously. It's okay. I wouldn't say that I would watch the show if it had like more seasons. I was like, okay, 2 seasons, about 30 minutes like for one episode, and there are like 8 episodes. Okay, 8, 9 maybe. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be the one who's going to watch this if it has like 5 seasons. I will probably, but still, I won't be that interested anymore. And yes, I watched the show, but it took me a long time. Eventually, because of school, because of I had work to do and stuff like that, and little jobs, so I didn't have a lot of time to watch the show. But it's now that I finished, I was like, okay, that's really nice. I always have that when I finish a show. I can learn things from it. So can you from you can from movies and shows too. But like I think with the show you can also learn to be respectful towards other people who aren't really uh, the same sex, or the people who aren't into the things you are into. Like if you're like me, if you're into women, respect the other people who are into men, because in the show there's backlash about the LGBTQRS plus community. Hopefully I said that right. Not to offend anyone, but I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Yeah, there is also like respect, like I said, from the mother of like Nick Nelson. She's very respectful, and I appreciate that. It's always good to have someone like that. But then there's this mom from one of the lesbian kids, the girl, and she doesn't want her daughter to be gay. Like that's bad, man. And she had like they had like a fight, and that very bad. I can't, dude. I can't imagine just not accepting your child like that. Like you see right here, I'm learning about it, man. Interesting, I know. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not get too all over the place about the things people like or don't like. But hopefully you like this video, people, because I mean, a very interesting review. I know. I mean, yes, very much so. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Goodbye, everyone.